Speedgolf Baby. Let's go.
Speedgolf Baby. Let's go. Well, you couldn't keep me away for long. I'm loving this stuff. One round, that's it, and I am back. I'm Jay Simon, here with Adam Lorton, and you're watching round 2 of the Kentucky Speedgolf Open at GlenOaks Country Club. It's a beautiful day here in the Louisville area. And when you come to Kentucky in the summer, you have to come prepared for hot and humid conditions. So, Adam, you got to think these Sunday speed golfers are going to welcome the temperatures that we've got in the mid-60s as we get ready to tee off.
You're absolutely right, Jay Simon. As a person traveling from northern Michigan, I can tell you I'm always prepared for a little bit of discomfort at GlenOaks, especially as I make the turn to the back nine. So yeah, 64 is great. And you know, in the world of competitive running, all marathon records are set when the temperature is between 45 and 60 degrees. That's ideal running weather, keeps the core body temperature cool. But for golf, you also want those soft hands, not that clang on a thin shot, and you want the ball to compress, not so easy when it's cold. So, long answer to a simple question, maybe longer than you wanted, but these look like ideal speed golf conditions to me.
No, that was fantastic analysis. You can't ask for anything better than that. Well, even in less than ideal conditions yesterday, we had that 1-hour rain delay. We saw some absolutely outstanding speed golf. Starting with the director, Scott Dawley was 3 under par through 16 holes before a double bogey on 17 and a little mishap on his way to the 18th green, the par 3. Little spill from the director and a bloody knee on that 18th, on his way to the 18th green, but he didn't let it stop him, did he?
Tough to watch, Jay, especially the yard sale, the clubs. I don't know if I would have recovered as quickly as Scott did. It was a happy ending for the director, sank that clutch par putt, was mobbed by his wife and kids. Very happy ending.
Yeah, really tough to watch, absolutely. Jason Hawkins shot 75 in under 48 minutes, and I know it's true, and I'm having difficulty saying it out loud. Puts him at a total of 8 under speed golf par.
Jay, I think you have to play this golf course to appreciate how utterly insane it is to play it in under 48 minutes. I mean, I think there are a lot of casual runners who would struggle to beat that time just running. No golf clubs or anything. Long, hilly 5.5 miles. Excellent round for the Hawk, even par on his front 9, plus 3 on the back. It'll be tough to top that.
Yeah, and just blazing, unbelievable. 11 minutes under time par and shooting 75. I'd be thrilled to shoot 75, much less doing it in 48 minutes. Just a really impressive opening round. And when we look at where Jason sits through 18 compared to where he was in Alabama, sitting half a minute or so behind Scott Dawley after round 1, sits in a much better position. I mean, to this point, he's got a 5-minute lead already. He's going to be at least 10 minutes under time par again, I would have to think. Does he have an insurmountable lead?
Not insurmountable, Jay, but it's close. So Sunday in Alabama, he shot 83. And we're talking about his home course today. So, I mean, 83 has got to be his absolute ceiling, the worst golf score he could shoot. And you can imagine that if in that worst case scenario, if he's taking 8 more strokes, then it would add a couple of minutes. Even so, I mean, Scott's got to shoot in the 60s if he's going to have a chance to win this tournament. But you don't have to take it from me. Let's hear what the Hawk has to say for himself.
Hey. I'm Jason Hawkins from Prospect, Kentucky.
What's in the bag today?
We've got a driver, we've got a 5-iron, 9-iron, a 54-degree wedge, and a putter. Same setup. Every course, every tournament, it never changes.
What did you shoot yesterday?
I shot a 75 in just under 48 minutes.
Well, was that your first time breaking 48 minutes?
It was not. No, it was, I think, the second. The key to yesterday was I just hit the ball well all the way around. Hit the ball well all the way around, and actually I didn't putt all that great, but we're gonna do better out here today.
And if Wes or Scott wants to beat you, what are they gonna have to do?
They're gonna have to go low. Okay. They're gonna have to go low.
That is a confident man on his home course. They're going to have to go low. Yes, indeed they are. Nothing like a big lead on your home course to give you that confidence. But when I think about someone going low, Adam, I think about the director, Scott Dawley.
I mean, well, he was 3 under on the par 5s yesterday, Jay. Really, the only blemish on the card was a double on hole 17. The members at GlenOaks, they all say that that's the toughest hole. The green is pitched back to front and left to right. No, right to left. We'll see if 17 trips anybody up today, but it would be a mistake for Scott to be thinking that far ahead. You got to focus on the hole in front of you. So let's see what's on his mind right now.
Okay, I'm Scott Dawley from Houston, Texas.
What's in the bag today?
In the bag today, we've got in the silo, we've got driver, 5-iron, 9-iron, sand wedge, putter. Might sound like somebody else's bag, Jason Hawkins. So I think he's found the secret to this golf course, and
You got one other thing
now
in the
I'm
bag. What do you
copying
call that? What do you call that black steak there?
yeah. So this is basically just the silo spike. So I've added a spike to the equipment, and that helps me get the clubs in the ground without falling over, so they don't get wet, and I don't have to bend over 60 times around. So it's very easy to get in, and I think it's really helped remove some of the friction in my round. It just keeps things smooth, keeps them going.
What did you shoot yesterday?
Yesterday, 71 at 56, felt really good. I think today I got something better in me for sure. But yeah,
What's it going to take to beat Jason Hawkins?
it's going to take 65 and 55, so 120. I think does it. We'll see. I mean, I need him to shoot higher than 75, or else I don't have a chance. But yeah, I think if I beat him by 10 strokes, there's a shot.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Speedgolf Baby, let's go.
It's almost like he knows. Well, Scott Dawley looking to go low and catch the hawk. But 2 weeks ago in Alabama, it was Scott who got caught. Wes Cupp came from behind on Sunday and caught the director, edging him out by just 19 seconds.
That was a barn burner, Jay, and it did happen. But in Alabama, Wes was about 4 back from the director after day 1. If he wants to repeat, he's going to have to make up 7 shots to catch Scott today. So he was a minute faster yesterday, even while shooting 79. So let's call it 5 to 6 shots he has to make up. It's not out of the question, but Wes will need to minimize the mistakes today. So let's hear what he has to say.
I'm Wes Cupp from Rome, New York.
What's in the bag today?
We got driver, 5, 9, 60 degree, and putter. It's the classic setup for me.
You came from behind to win the Alabama Speedgolf Open. What was the key to the comeback?
Putting a little bit better. It was atrocious in the first round, and it was tolerable in the second round.
What's it like putting on these greens at GlenOaks?
GlenOaks, they're sneaky quick yesterday. I felt myself putting very guardedly, if that's even a word. But we'll gotta be aggressive today, though. Well, 59 will go down smoothly today.
Let's do that.
Well then, Scott's shooting for a 65. Wes, he'll take a 59. Wow. Well, they're brimming with confidence, but that leaves Lauren Cupp, Adam, and she had a round to forget yesterday.
I'll quickly say about Wes Cupp, most mature vocabulary in all of speed golf. But yeah, you're right. Lauren got off on the wrong foot yesterday. She had a double on the par 3 third. Then on the 4th, she thought she'd hit a perfect drive, lost the tee shot, spent way too long looking for it, and 2 over on the par 5s. Very unusual for Lauren Cupp. If she's not in the 70s today, I will be very surprised.
Wow, you gotta do it all.
I know.
All right, let's get you a cart and a pencil. Well, maybe you could steal somebody's cart.
Wait, Lauren's scorekeeper didn't show up?
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that happens every once in a while at a speed golf tournament, Jay. I have to say, for an athlete who's rated #1 in the world in her sport, Lauren Cupp is not a diva. Did you see her cheerfully agree to go out with only her camera operator on foot to help her during this round? I mean, respect.
Absolutely.
All right, Jay. Time for some rapid fire predictions. You can't ask me the answers because I already know them. Jason Hawkins, 47 minutes and 57 seconds yesterday. Over under 48 minutes today.
I'm going to take the over. I think Jason wants to shoot really well because he knows he's still going to beat Scott by 4, 5, 6 minutes, right? So I think he's going to focus on the golf. I'll take the over.
All right. Scott Dawley shot 71 yesterday. Over under 71 today.
I'm going to say under. I'm going to give the director his due. I think he's going to be fired up after that. We talked earlier about the 17th tripping people up. It was the 18th that tripped up the director. I think he's going to be on fire. I think he's going to break 70 today. I'll take the under.
Love it. Wes Cupp starts the day 3.5 shots over Speedgolf par. Will he be under par by the end of the day?
Well, he'll be under time par because he's typically, in that sense, I think. I'm going to say no, but I'm going to say he's within a shot.
All right. Lorton Cupp, 0 birdies yesterday. Over under 1.5 birdies today.
I can't even take the under on that. I'm going to go over. I think Lauren's going to bounce back, and we're going to see a great round from her.
Love it. Last question, Jay. There's some separation on this leaderboard. Will the leaderboard be different at the end of the round than it is at the beginning?
I can't bet against the Hawk on his home course. I think that lead we talked with, what was the word we used? Insurmountable? I think it is. I think it'll get narrowed, but I think the Hawk's going to take this one today.
All right, on to the first hole.
Pretty sure I could run that fast for about 100 yards, and then I'd be done. I'd be pooped.
Jason's got a fresh camera operator, fresh pair of legs, who's going to be following him around today.
Green regulation on 1. Par 4, 383.
Come on,
Left
come
to
on.
right breaker.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Ah.
Tried to
I
talk
thought
it
he'd let
in.
that outside for sure, but I mean, great read by the Hawk. Tiny bit short.
You can tell he knows the holes because he was giving her a look.
Oh.
He likes
You
it.
know when Scott points his club down the hole, he likes that. He likes the drive.
Yeah.
Yep. He's headed straight down the middle of the fairway.
What a beautifully framed shot. Early. Sunrise.
Really nice work from Brent. Nice recovery from Brent after the the camera backward kerfuffle.
Upside down kerfuffle.
No, it was backward.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but I've got another video to share with you, Jay.
See the early morning dew on the fairway as the director came up short with his approach. Here's wife cheering him on. And she liked his chip. He likes his chip. Nice par to start off for Scott Dawley.
Tap in par for the director, and Natalie will be pleased. Back to Wes Cupp. You know what that sounded like to me, Jay?
Sounded like splitting the fairway.
It sounded like the center of the club face.
Sure did.
Right side of the fairway, 150 stake not in sight. Should be a comfortable 9-iron for Wes.
I did notice we didn't get Lauren's clubs, Adam, but all three of these guys carry the same 4 clubs, 5 clubs.
Yep, with the exception that Wes Cupp likes to carry lob wedge where the others carry sand wedge.
I have a lob wedge. I rarely hit it.
I've owned 2 lob wedges in my life, and both were both have been unceremoniously kicked out of the bag. Birdie to start? Not quite.
That would have been that's a bogey to start.
Sorry.
Found the
Long
sand.
par save to start? I can count.
Lauren's got everything going against her. Rough day yesterday. No scorekeeper. Camera operator's going to do that for her. Hopefully our camera operator's feeling fit and fresh. He's got to help her find the ball. Can't go up ahead of her because he's got a filmer.
And I do think that actually going up ahead of your golfer is overrated from the scorekeeper. My scorekeeper in this Kentucky tournament stood next to me the entire time and was was able to locate the ball easily.
Lauren thought she drove that a little further than
Right.
she did.
That right there would be a disadvantage. And I suppose on a hole where the sun is in your face,
Yes.
it'd be nice to have your scorekeeper up
Yes, it
ahead.
would. Yes, it would. Because a lot of times you can kind of feel the direction the ball went, but you don't always know, do you?
Mm-hmm.
A little short with the approach.
Nice shot.
Camera operator likes it. Oh, yeah.
Hey, thanks to Wright Implement, by the way, for sponsoring the Kentucky Speedgolf Open. If you, Jay, well, maybe not you, you're in Michigan, but if you're in Indiana or Kentucky, you're in the market for some outdoor equipment, large or small, you have to go to Wright Implement. I have to warn you, though, they want to make you a customer for life, so be careful. They might want to give you friendly service, competitive prices, and access to all the outdoor brands you want. Deere, Honda, Steel, Anderson, Kuhn, Mean Green, Krone, Echo, WrightIMP.com, WRIGHT, imp.com, and Wright Imp on all the socials. Thanks, Wright Implement.
Is that how you kids say it? The socials.
I think it's people older than me who say the socials, frankly. All right. Jason Hawkins in the lead on hole number 2.
Yeah, we must have missed a shot.
This
we
shot-
did have him at +1.
I must have missed a shot. This hole, it's tough to tell from this shot, but that tree on the left side looms large in your vision as you're beginning this hole. If you play it too far to the right, then you have 200 yards into the screen. Jason, of course, has played it perfectly. He's probably 145 in here. Can be a great 9-iron distance for him. But that tree looms large because if you get caught up in the tree, it's bad. If you're left of the tree, you're out of bounds.
Oh, my dude.
This is, by rating, the #1 handicap hole on the golf course.
Hawk has found the putting surface. Aiming for that 3-foot circle.
He nearly had a bogey
Oh, my goodness.
on Saturday. It looks like, oh, that is his camera operator fixing his ball mark for him, so we can forgive not being able to see the ball drop into the cup. But that was yet another tap-in par, or sorry, that was a tap-in par for the Hawk, +1 after 2 holes.
Nearly a minute under time par on that hole. Director
I will
doesn't
give
like
you
it.
a nuance about the data here, Jay, which is that time par, as stated here, includes the transition time from the previous hole. But I mean, it's a close transition, so probably add 20 seconds to what you see in the whole time to get their time relative to time par.
Well, then he was probably a full minute. Maybe.
All right, Scott has lost his ball. Must have hit it too far here. This will be his 3rd over the pond. One of the benefits of a lost ball in speed golf, you can drop it anywhere on the line that you believe it was traveling. And so Scott was able to drop it at a perfect 9-iron distance. And would you
Saves
look
par.
at that?
Wow.
254. He spent a long time looking for that ball, longer than I would have spent. But hard to argue with, well,
Yeah.
hard to argue with how it turned out for him.
Shot, Wes.
Conditions still a little wet out there.
Yep, you can hear him sloshing.
Wes just
Looks
outside
like
the
a
150.
rare hard swing for Wes. I think he tried to push a 9-iron there. Yeah, you see he's on the front edge of the green. I think he tried to stretch a 9-iron as opposed to trying to feather a 5. Up the hill, same line as Jason Hawkins. Looks like it's going to be about the same result too.
Nice little par.
Okay, that's a 4. Oh, are you stuck with us? Thank you.
Got it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, no problem. 4.
Oh, and a wild Paula Hawkins has appeared in the frame. Paula Hawkins, Jason's mother, a wonderful woman, and she is going to be scorekeeping for Lauren Cupp. You love to see it.
Well, this is fantastic. Look at that.
That's Jacob, the camera operator, handing off
Scorecard and getting a ride. Smart.
That is Paula Hawkins, MVP of this round.
Hole mercifully not into the sun, obviously. This a birdie try, Adam?
For birdie. Really
Good
well
run.
judged on the distance.
Yeah, good run.
Should be a tap-in par there for Lauren.
That's a 4.
And the round is already off to a better start than yesterday.
Nice.
4 pars on the number 1 handicap hole on the course. Got some seasoned speed golfers who got to see this yesterday.
And this is just today? So
So the small scores are just today, and then the big speed golf score would be cumulative through the tournament.
makes sense. Hawk can't be 8 minutes under time par through 2 holes.
Hole 3, long par 3. Jason normally hits driver on this one.
Abbreviated driver swing. What's the length of number 3?
It plays about 200 yards. It's a little bit uphill. What the heck?
Here we go, baby.
There you go.
There we go, baby.
Let's go.
We got some fixing to do. Jason Hawkins
like the
with another
energy.
par on the 3rd, and he is cruising. Scott, unlike the Hawk, does not play driver on this hole.
No.
Get the ball.
Yesterday, his 5-iron was just a little short, actually the very same spot. So promising spot. Scoring a 3 on this hole, Jay, feels like you've gained at least a half a stroke, because this is a very difficult hole.
Remember as he does drain the par putt, very nice. The Alabama Speedgolf Open, I had the question of whether or not Scott putts one-handed when he golfs, when he's not speed golfing. And he came into the comments, and I think he told us he does, right?
He says, I putt better one-handed regardless of the pace.
Yeah. And we kind of saw it there because
know
he
better
put his
today, don't
clubs down. He was off the green. He was able to stick his clubs into the ground and putt from off the green, and he did it one-handed with his left hand on his hip, just like he does when he's got
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So just like the director, Wes took 5-iron off the tee here, came up just a little bit short of the greens, got a little bit longer of a cleanup here for his par.
Nice.
Really well judged.
Well drained. Putting has been very impressive through 3 holes for these gentlemen. Lauren as well. As we get a little movement in the standings, Wes, no, that's through 3. That's today.
That's right.
Not quite yet.
But-
That's right. Wes is still... That's
Right,
right.
Wes has
is 6
gained
minutes.
nearly a minute on the director, but has a bogey on the card.
Yes.
So effectively, no change in the score card.
383, the 4th hole.
That's right. And this is one where you need to hit a soft driver. A full driver gets you to a very narrow area, and a hard driver that goes to the right can be in the pond or in some basically impassable areas. Perfect shot from the Hawk. Again, 160 yards. I bet he goes to stretch a 9-iron here. No, that looked like a soft 5.
Come back.
Looked like a little bit of a knockdown, didn't it? Camera
Here's
operator
camera
wanted
operator
it to
saying,
come back.
"Come back."
Yeah, I think he
must
left it out right. Yeah, and he did.
Has.
Wanted it to draw, and it didn't. Hawk yelling at it to sit.
Uncharacteristic, especially uphill. This is going to be... it'd be nice to 2-putt for bogey from here.
Yes. Left himself some distance. Good effort at it.
Wow, great lag. And if you're going to make a bogey, Jay, softens the blow a little bit if you do it in 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
Indeed.
All right. Scott, the longest driver here, you saw how he took a little extra time to make sure he was lined up correctly and hitting it the appropriate speed. And he's done exactly that.
About the same distance, right side of the fairway. I feel like Scott, though, will get the 9-iron out.
Yeah, Scott maybe 5 yards closer and would rather crush a 9-iron than try to feather a 5.
Good looking birdie here.
Really is. Oh my goodness.
4 straight
Approval
pars
from
for
wife
the director.
Natalie.
Yep, yep. You know, there's video on YouTube of professional golfers walking in their putts, right? Where they just know it's going in and they'll walk after it and immediately pick it up. Yeah. Speed golfers do that all the time.
It's true.
Yeah, great job, Wes. Sometimes they run in their putts.
I posted a TikTok of myself making a long putt and running after it, and half the comments were like, "Wow, so confident you ran it in."
No, it's just running up there so I can hurry up and tap it when I missed.
So they may have missed the part where that was speed golf. Wes, longest drive of the bunch. Nice birdie look, just like Scott's.
Go. Putt, Wes.
Oh.
Very same miss.
So Wes, as you mentioned, minute ahead but a stroke behind the director. Lauren here on the par 4.
Good looking shot. Still right?
Model Hawkins loves it. Loves it.
Paula approves. She told me after this round that she's not accustomed to looking for golf balls in the places where Lauren hits. Paula is a golfer herself. You avid viewers will recognize her from episode 1, season 1 of Speed Golf with Hawk, where she played 9 holes in 69 minutes.
Nice.
This is for birdie.
Oh. Missed it on the low side. Not sure if it moved or she just tugged it, but
disappointing 4 for Lauren. But 4-4-4-4, not a bad way to start your round at GlenOaks.
Also not a bad way to go through the NBA postseason.
There you go.
See if anybody catches that.
I'm tracking with you, Jay.
Hawk is still dominating, but that lead has trimmed a bit. Oh, let's talk
and would you
about
look at that?
These guys.
Hey, if you know a healthcare executive who's getting squeezed, I'm talking about financially, they probably need to work on their Medicare Advantage risk coding. It's worth literal millions of dollars. Most provider organizations are mediocre at it. If that applies to you or someone you know, head over to analyticaliq.com. That's analyticaliq.com. It's in the video description. And see if we can help you.
Those guys are great over there at Analytical IQ.
Let's not pretend that there are multiple guys, Jay. It's just me. Hole 5, straight ahead par 4, short hole. Bunker comes into play if you hit driver. Now Jason was off on the right last time and made a ridiculous birdie. And it's headed to the right again.
4 right. I did notice on the overhead view of the hole, you had a point if you were about to make. Go ahead. I don't remember mine.
Oh. All I was going to say is this is a very tight driving hole. Trouble on the left, trouble on the right. There's a rock wall on the left, and if you go far enough left, it's out of bounds. If you go far enough right, it's lateral woods. Jason has found his ball, and this is actually the very same place from which he made birdie yesterday.
See if there's any muscle memory with this one. I was going to say on the overhead, they show a target landing area for the drive at only 174 yards, leaving 165 into the green. I wonder, is that for speed golfers, or is that how you expect people to play the hole? Use an iron off
That's the default in the 18 Birdies app.
Yeah,
I personally like to play about a 210 drive, followed by a 150, 160 shot.
If I was carrying what Hawk was carrying, I would have hit 5-iron off that tee for sure.
All right.
Bogey.
Unfortunate 3-putt. Bogey.
Let me just take care of it.
Jason is heading up the hill on the first of, call it 8 or so hill climbs on this golf course.
Director's watching that one.
Watching that. So yesterday he made a ridiculous par after being in the rock wall, after being over the rock wall.
He liked it so much.
Has found himself in trouble again.
He tried that same direction.
What on earth? He is too far away for that tee shot. Anyhow, Scott with a wedge in hand has missed the green. He's got to get over a ridge. This is going to be a slippery one. Very hard to stop it next to the hole. All right, he's disappointed with that one. He's left it over to the side. We're going to have a tough time seeing this one. But this is his par putt from, I would call that 20 feet.
Camera guy's reaction suggests he missed it.
Missed it, but not by much. First bogey on the card for the director. A chance for Wes Cupp to gain a stroke if he can play this a little bit cleaner. 5-iron in hand for Wes Cupp. Yeah. Only one not carrying or not taking out the driver.
That's what I would have done too.
Draw up the right side.
Bet you he leaves himself about 160, 170. This is exactly where I would have thought he'd be. 5-iron again, I'll bet.
5-iron, 5-iron.
I think that was an aggressive 9. That swing was a 5.
And he's still left himself on the front of the green. Gonna have to roll it over the ridge here. Nothing easy about this putt.
And just outside the 3-foot circle you're aiming for from that distance, but that's a solid lag. Good pace. Oh, burns the edge.
Bye.
It's a mildly disappointing bogey right there.
3 bogeys in a row for our featured speed golfers on a pretty short golf hole.
Save us, Lauren. Save us. Just 272 for the ladies, it looks like.
This is Lauren's third, just from off the green here. Again, there's a ridge that's not always evident from the camera. Now she played that really softly, and look at her come down.
Wow! Get in the hole. Oh my goodness! Sure did. Took a look. Took a peek. And Lauren does save us. Keeps the 4 streak alive. Although she didn't want one of those.
Mm-hmm.
So Lauren with the day lead right now.
With the lead on that particular hole.
Oh, okay. That's not the round?
Yep. No. That's just the results for that hole.
That she definitely was better than everybody else. Which we expect with the par.
Yep. Hole 6. Another short par 4. This one goes up the hill. Long drive leaves you 80 to 100 yards normally. Unless you're Scott Dawley.
That's it. It's a good call, Knox.
Here off in the distance, Jason's son Knox, who's a prolific hitter of the baseball, actually, and a speed golfer. Knox approved of that drive, as do I. Look at that. He's, what, 70, 80 yards? Got himself a nice wedge shot. This was a birdie for Jason in round 1. Another birdie opportunity here, although this is a tougher putt.
Come on. Right. Come on.
Full name Knoxville?
I don't think he's named after Johnny Knoxville, Jay.
I was just thinking the city, not necessarily.
No, his name is Knox, KNOX.
I didn't even go to Johnny Knoxville. What in the world? Come on. Knox Hawkins. That's just a great name. He's going to be famous, no doubt about it.
A big rip from Scott Dawley. He would like to have a chip onto the screen. And a chip is what he has.
He does.
Look at this.
That's even a fairway in regulation. Left edge. Telling it to sit.
Right.
Good look at
Call
birdie.
that
Downhill.
12 feet for birdie. It is down the hill.
Ooh, just a
really soft.
happy tap.
Feel good. I feel
clean
like I'm
that
putting
par
good.
up.
He feels like he's putting well.
Yeah. Come on, Scott. Need you to break 70, buddy. It's one of my predictions. Here we got Wes on number 6. 6?
Yeah, this is hole number 6. Wes does not love it. Way right, he says. If you go, there's a lot of room to the right, but if you hit it far enough right, Jay, it is out of bounds. So we will see where Wes ended up.
Well, he is right. There's the stakes.
Oh yeah, it looks like they've found his ball. Oh, look at him. He tosses the ball to Wes. He's going to place it right here. It is lift clean in place today.
His third now.
Wes will be wanting to get up and down for par if he can. Oh, and he just carried the bunker. That is lucky. And this would be one of those situations where you wouldn't mind having a 60-degree wedge, that downhill lie, sitting up just a little bit. He's able to get himself. Oh no, hook malfunction.
One-handed putt. Oh.
All right, able to save the bogey. All right, and a couple of 5s for the Cupps. Not what you want on the short par 4 6th. We are on to hole number 7, a scoreable par 5, about 481.
I think we're going to see driver off the deck on this one.
You know, we will see. Yesterday, Scott Dawley was the only one who decided to play it over the water. He actually went driver 5-iron over the water. I thought Jason Hawkins hit a great drive. I thought he would go for it. Did not. And looks like, again, Hawkins playing it safe. Takes 9-iron here. He's going to lay himself up at about 100 yards.
Well, it's smart because Hawkins knows that the only thing that can really keep him from winning this tournament is a blow-up golf score because his time is going to be so much better than anybody else's regardless. So
Trickle down,
that
baby.
is the truth.
Trickle down.
playing it safe is smart. Good look at Birdie.
Oh, and the excellent speed there. That's a putt that runs away from you, and it's not always obvious.
Yep.
Green's rolling fast. It's not always obvious from looking at it that that it's downhill. I mean, that side of the green faces the 8th hole, which is way downhill, which faces the river, also way downhill. So it makes sense, but again, not always obvious when you're standing on the green.
Dawley.
Scott's found himself in the left rough here.
Goodness.
So I don't expect.
That's a 9-iron over the tree there.
Might even have been his sand wedge. Probably a 9-iron. All right. 120 we'll say for the director here.
Fade lie out of the rough.
Mm-hmm. Looks like
nice
he hit the wedge there.
Oh yeah.
And has left himself with a beauty uphill. Probably a dead straight putt, really. Oh, an angry step there after missing that putt.
Yes, definitely disappointed by that par.
Wes on the tee at the 7th.
Tee off over our heads.
That's right. The run from hole 6 to hole 7 is a long one, and you want to hit a good drive on hole 7. Wes was on the cart path there, took a drop, could have improved his lie there, although knowing he was going to lay up, he probably didn't want to take the time. Anyway, the run from hole 6 to hole 7 is a long one, and you want to hit a good drive on the 7th, so always important to take a couple of extra seconds on that particular tee box, and we saw Wes doing just that. That looked like a soft 9 there. It looked like he was out of range for the 60 degree. Left it perfectly pin high. This is going to be a birdie putt. You notice him throw the bag away, I would say in disgust, because his hook is not working. The C hook named for Wes Cupp himself. All right, easy par for Wes.
Interesting. I thought maybe it was just a temporary glitch, but it's something that's not allowing him to do it then, huh? Boy, that changes
That hook
things for
is
him.
broken, Jay.
Yeah. Lauren, looking at this a little too long. Any speed golfer that watches their drive, you know it's not exactly where they wanted it to go.
She's going up the left side here. But is that a fairway wood I see?
Sure looks like it. Did she carry one?
Crack! Did you hear that contact?
We didn't get what was in her bag. Does she carry one, or was that driver?
Yeah, she carries a driver and a fairway wood.
Okay.
And this is for Eagle, Jay.
Impressive. Go on, nestle that pupper down there.
Well,
Be a big birdie. Oh, yes. I thought
just
she babied
lips
it
it
off.
in.
Yeah.
Birdie on the card for Lauren.
Nice.
And that has got to be sweet relief. For Lauren, going 24 holes without a birdie, it's a very long time. And the only birdie on the hole.
I only need her to get one more to be right. Jason Hawkins extending his lead.
You know, as I was looking at the scores, I realized there's a rule of thumb, which is for every mile that a course has to run, Jason Hawkins should be about 30 seconds under time par. So this is a 5.5 mile course. He was 11 minutes under time par.
Wow.
Oh wait,
10 something.
Come on,
That
Jack.
tee shot left. He let go of it with one hand.
Wait.
That's never good.
oh yeah, sorry. Every mile he's 2 minutes under time par.
Be
Had that
good.
backward.
Be
Yeah.
good. Oh.
Oh! Burns the edge.
A little firm.
Clean up here.
This he would dearly love to make this comebacker for par.
There we go.
What is going on with the
Yes,
giant
so-
fan? That's a great putt. But I have to know what's going on with the giant fan in the woods.
Oh, it dries the green off. It's easy for a green that's that low to collect water.
Gotcha. It's a beautiful hole. Elevated tee.
Yeah, this is one of the signature holes at GlenOaks. And for a speed golfer, the real signature is what happens after this hole when you have to climb back up to
Yeah.
get to the 9th tee box.
No doubt.
You can hear the fan and the rushing water from the, I don't know if you want to call it a creek or a river, from the flowing water that's next to this hole.
Kentucky, it's a creek. Might even be a crick in Kentucky, right?
Yes, sir. Ooh.
If you're from Kentucky, let us know in the comments. Is that a creek, crick, or river? Or stream? Or whatever you might call it.
A babbling brook.
Babbling brook. It's been doing a lot of babbling. You know who else is babbling? Scott Dawley. That's his second bogey on the day. He's unlikely to be pleased with that as Wes gets his shot at this par 3-8.
Unlike Hawk and Dawley, I looked to me like Wes took 5-iron off that tee. That looked like a really smooth, soft swing. Landed in a good spot. And this is a should make.
There you go. Good par, Wes.
And he does.
Par for Wes Cupp.
Nice.
Using two hands because he was able to stash the bag probably up on the hill there. You don't want to carry the bag all the way down there.
No, I have to imagine that Wes will be doing an awful lot of where am I going next? Can I strategically lay this on the ground so I can putt with two hands?
You're exactly right. And we are on our way to the par 5 ninth. The most distinctive feature of the ninth is the narrowing fairway exactly where you would like to land a driver.
Boy. It's reachable,
It is reachable.
but you've got a small landing area to leave yourself that 5-iron distance.
And we saw the Hawk with an eagle putt from off the green yesterday.
Oh, that
Doesn't
might have
love this
fallen
drive quite as much.
There's a Callaway here, Jason. Right next to the tree.
Looks like
here.
they've located his ball.
Yeah. He's got an entourage following him.
All right.
Oh, somebody getting something for the gram. Ooh.
We'll take it.
Oh,
Did it get
that
through?
made solid contact with a branch.
Sure
Jay.
did.
Do do not think that made it all the way to the fairway. It did not. All right, so this is going to be 5-iron, shot number 3.
Here.
And I think if he's lucky, he'll be 150 out after this.
Notice his pace a little more increased a little bit there. Gotta make up a little time.
I do feel like whenever Jason makes a bogey, he starts running faster.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those YouTube videos where like it's the Lego movie, but every time they say Lego, the speed doubles?
No.
Lego's a bad example. Those kind of clips do
lag.
exist. Anyway, it feels like what happens with Jason's running.
All right, let's take a bogey.
We'll salvage the bogey.
I got you.
So already a stroke, par 72 on this whole course, right?
Par 72.
So already a stroke above what he shot yesterday, but
Yep.
as we said, he just can't blow up, and Scott's not going as low as he'd like to yet. So
Scott would love to see a birdie here. That would be a step in the right direction. He's left himself in a beautiful position. 5-iron should get him to the front of the green here.
he likes it.
Hits it hard, likes it.
Yep. The immediate pickup of the clubs.
Okay.
Good indicator.
He's just short of the bunker, but very uppable, downable for birdie.
Uppable, downable, as Lorton hears a who.
That's actually a reference to Garrett Clark on YouTube.
Okay.
Chippable, innable is what he says.
Chippable, innable, uppable, downable.
All right, this is a birdie putt from off the green. Looks like a little too hard on the uphill chip there. Ooh! Oh my gosh!
Another edge burner.
All right, disappointing 5 for Scott. As he says, he's putting well, but they're not falling. And now he gets to make the long, long run to hole 10.
Love that run.
Wes coming up from the 8th green to the 9th tee. That would have been a brisk walk if I was playing this course.
I walk up the hill from the 8th. I'm not embarrassed to say it. And that's a 5-iron in hand from Wes.
Definitely three shots.
Looks like he is he's not trying to attack this green in 2,
No.
but in a very comfortable position off the tee.
Nice.
Cameraman likes it.
And you know, 5-iron, look at this, has left him in the fat part of the fairway. It narrows, so if you go driver 5-iron, you're much less likely to be playing from the fairway.
Yep.
And I think Wes, especially with that 60-degree wedge, pretty confident in his distances. Well, and as he should be. All right, left himself, let's call it 18 feet for birdie.
What you just said, so his wedge is a 60?
Yeah, he plays the 60-degree wedge.
My lob is a 64, and that's probably why I don't use it much.
Ooh, the Mickelson wedge.
Yeah.
Good 9, Wes.
Rarely have reason to use it. It's fun to use when you do need it, but not many instances where it's useful. So
Lorton Cupp.
Lorton
On in 2 yet again.
Nice.
This is another eagle opportunity. Jay, your
my 2 birdie plus.
your birdie prediction
Feels pretty good right now.
is looking strong.
Go in. Come on, one shot.
Still counts if it's an eagle. Okay.
Okay, that's a 4.
Yeah, one
Thank
prediction
you.
down. Got it. Boom. Lauren, just 1 over. Nice.
37 on the front for Lauren, and my prediction that she shoots in the 70s today, also looking good.
Yes, indeed. Fastest on that hole and the only birdie.
Right. All right, one thing we should be watching here is the gap between Scott Dawley and Wes Cupp. Wes has gained 2 minutes on him, but is a stroke behind, and so that gap is closing, but very slowly. Not quick enough for Wes to... Wes is going to have to accelerate on the golf game if he wants to close that gap. Yep. Hey, if you love speed golf, you can't afford to miss Worlds Week in St. Augustine, Florida, November 13 through 17. 2 amazing events, the Speedgolf World Championships, where we will crown an individual world champion for men and women, and the Speedgolf Team World Cup. Great format, Jay. I'll tell you about it when we have a minute. Where teams of 2 golfers will represent their countries for a World Cup title. head over to playspeedgolf.com to get all the details, including hotel packages. Playspeedgolf.com.
Has Isabella taken the time off? Do we already know?
Oh, we're going.
Get it already scheduled? Yeah, okay.
All right.
I figured.
After the long run to the 10th. Oh, you know what? Somebody.
Yep.
If we had a data analyst, we should
go.
ask them to see how much time Jason Hawkins gains on the transition from hole 9 to 10. It's a very long run. I think it's a half a mile, including
Oh, that's pretty.
a very steep hill
Stay
climb
left.
right after the 9th.
The course my wife and I
Yes.
play, for the most part here in Cadillac, likes that shot and a nice birdie opportunity. The 9 hole would be a fun speed
Go,
golf
baby.
course. It's relatively
Go,
short.
baby.
Get in there.
Good work.
Yeah, that's the
That's
way
what
to
we
start the
need,
back
Jay.
nine.
Birdie for the Hawk, and he is off and running. We're back to Scott Dawley. His tee shot has hit a tree and left him in a less than ideal position here. This is a dogleg left, and he's going to be shut out. He's going to have to punch out into the fairway unless he has a lot more strength and creativity than I imagine.
Nope.
No.
Guess not. The 18-hole
That's a
course,
punch
though, just to finish my thought,
Yeah.
they don't let you walk it. You have to take a cart. So I would imagine that you'd have to get the first tee time if you told me you wanted to speed golf it.
It reminds me of another course in the Traverse City area that I will not name.
Yeah. Too many long transitions between holes won't let you walk. Dawley.
Scott for birdie. Oh, wait, sorry for par.
Yeah, par 4.
Has left that one short. That is, would you say that's his worst putt of the day?
I would. No, that's
Okay,
his
no,
worst
that
putt
was
of
his
the
worst putt of the day.
Oh, the director's going to hate us for that. Yeah, that's a tough double. Ooh. Well, the good news is, Scott, you got the double out of the way on the 10th instead of the 17th, so
There you go.
still time to clean it up.
All right. Wes takes driver off the tee on the 10th. He makes it look so easy.
Sure does.
That is for sure. Middle of the fairway, parked. Should be I would guess a soft 9-iron.
I'll be the number.
Little abbreviated follow through.
That'd be good, Mike. Not hole in one either if you want to sneak one of those in. Great shot.
Camera operator asking for specific results now.
But with the double from Scott Dawley,
Yeah.
suddenly the gap between Scott and Wes has narrowed to just over 3 shots, and we're at the scoreable par 4 11th. Only 299, but you have to hit the driver with confidence if you want to hit it there, because there is trouble to the right.
I can tell you right now, Adam, I've never hit a driver with confidence in my life.
Joey likes that one. Oh, and Jason likes it too because it is parked exactly where you want to be. Great angle at the flag.
Go.
Well, he just
Go.
is that the 9? He just stops
No,
the
no.
follow through.
Yeah, that was
Is that the 5?
that was a 50-yard pitch with the 54-degree sand wedge.
Okay. It's interesting how he just abbreviates the
in
follow
the
through
hole.
completely.
Get in the hole.
Walking it in. Oh my goodness.
Almost 2 in a row for the Hawk.
So close, Jay. These are
I
going to
think
drop
he
for you.
is feeling it. 1 minute and 44 seconds. I
That's-
know it's a short hole,
that's
but gosh,
insane.
that is fast.
Absolutely insane.
Scott, you see him stepping up. That's a kind of a Bryson waggle right there. Getting ready to hit a
Attaboy.
long one. Uh-oh.
Doesn't like it.
Get up.
Camera operator likes it, but Scott hates it. Oh, and for good reason. Look how far that's gone, Jay.
Goodness gracious. That is trouble.
Punch out over the green.
But he hit that like 280, 285. Wow.
I think he hit it 310.
That's a birdie chip,
All right.
right?
That was his birdie chip, and so this will be a par putt. Very makeable. Nice recovery out of the trees there. Let's hope. Nice recovery out of the trees for the director. And did you notice that 56 seconds slower than the Hawk?
That's just crazy.
I mean, took a much less efficient route. Going past the green and then past the flag again, not quite as fast as going directly to the flag. Speed Golf Analysis by Adam Lorton. Driver for Wes, no 5-iron here. Oh, and this is where you'd like to leave it. And playing it over the bunker. That's a very low 60-degree wedge.
Closing the face off a little.
But he did have plenty of room to let it run. This is another taking advantage of lift clean in place situation. Birdie putt for Wes.
Ooh, that's a misread.
Oh dear.
Goodness.
I think the collar of the green might have had something to do with that.
Oh no. That's a tough hole. Middle of the
Wes
fairway.
Missing the bag on his hip?
Maybe. You get used to that weight, right? You'd know.
That's right. All right, Lauren, next to the green after her drive, eagle chip right here.
Talking to it.
That's a pretty good leave. Hard to be mad about a 5-foot birdie putt anytime.
Using the Rick Shields right-hand claw hold. Well, if ever there was a par to be disappointed in, that was it right there. Wow, just look at that. Minute 44. Goodness.
Well, and Wes has to be kicking himself for that 3-putt bogey there.
The Hawk is running away with this. The story now, I guess, is can Cupp catch Dawley?
That's right. The race for second is on in Kentucky. Hole 12, par 3, 148. Pin is at the front, so this should be all of a 9-iron, but you don't need to stretch it.
Hawk did not sound like he liked it.
Yeah, he didn't hit that one great there, Jay. Look at Joey on the camera selling out his body. Is that a birdie? Oh, very close. Selling out his body to make sure his shadow is not in frame. 58 seconds on the par 3 12th, and Jason is trucking right along.
Rector.
Scott working on a swing
taking a
thought.
moment for a little swing thought.
Looks good.
Now at this point, strokes a lot harder to make up time. You're not going to make up time on the Hawk, so you got to do it with strokes. So he's
Right. Completely agree. And this would be a great place to start.
Oh, wow.
That
really left that short.
was a little timid from the
now
director.
they may be drying out a little. We are on 12. They are potentially. Oh, that is a tough bogey. Goodness. Well, you know you're on the wrong end of it when you're not even shooting as well as the Hawk, because you can't be behind him on the scorecard as well as the time. That's oof.
Nice. Double jeopardy right there, Jay.
Yes, it is.
Excellent shot from Wes Cupp here. Birdie opportunity.
We're going to the Director School of Putting.
Nice, Wes.
And yes! Oh, Wes Cupp.
There it is.
Oh, huge. And that is 2 strokes gained on Scott Dawley. What does this leaderboard look like now?
Where's the drum roll? Oh.
All right. 1 minute and 7 seconds separates these two with 6 holes to play.
I gotta ask, Adam, will we see Wes Cupp with a silo at his next tournament? The one-handed putt for birdie.
I would
Come
be
on.
surprised, Jay. I would be surprised.
Might have another convert.
Yes.
First birdie of the day.
that
He did it
one, baby.
one-handed. I don't know.
Big drive for the Hawk. Yeah, Scott or Wes's form on that one-handed putt was surprisingly good in my
Driver off
estimation.
the deck. Ooh,
Driver
a
off
little
the deck.
fat. Looked a little fat.
No, that was a worm
Caught
burner
the
there,
ground
Jay.
behind the ball.
And that happens, by the way. It happens to the best of us. I actually just watched a video of Francesco Molinari, who's like 5 under par on hole 18, and his drive carried 46 yards straight along the ground.
Are you kidding me? Off a tee?
Yep. Francesco Molinari, the professional golfer. All right, that was Jason's birdie putt. Looks like he's going to be putting straight uphill for par.
Some work to do.
Oh. Putted it through the break a little bit.
Let's go, Jack.
That is a bogey he would like to have back. Scott, here in 2, chipping for eagle, made a really nice up and down for birdie yesterday.
Oh, you can hear his wife encouraging him. That's more like it, she says.
Nice bird.
There you go.
Nice bird.
If anybody would, Natalie knows what Scott is capable of. All right, excellent recovery there from the director.
First birdie of the day for him.
And that means Wes is going to have to make birdie to keep pace.
Unbelievable, dude.
His cameraman and scorekeeper are impressed with him.
Run, ball. Run.
Did you hear that clink? That was driver off the deck from one Wes Cupp.
Would have liked to have seen that.
Would have too. All right, wedge in hand, 30 yards, roughly 30-yard pitch here.
Nice chip, Wes. That's real nice.
Camera bright. Oh, and that's why he likes it. Treacherous. Good look at birdie.
Treacherous, he says. He is
Could we
right.
get another one-handed birdie? No. Thought he was gonna slide that one in the side door.
All right, Lauren, here in 2, eagle putt. She's got 2 birdies on the day.
3 looks at eagle today. That's incredible. Oh, get there. Get there. Oh, my.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, she is crushing the over on the birdies now. 3rd birdie of the day.
That's right.
Back to 1 over par.
2 birdies there, 1 by Scott, 1 by Lauren. And we are on. Oh, yeah, and here we are. Exactly 2 shots separating Scott and Wes. A lot can happen in the next 5 holes, Jay.
Yes, it can. Ooh, a serious dogleg right. You need to hit a good drive on this hole.
Dogleg right. The correct line, if you're hitting driver, is just right of the fairway bunker. Jason, of course, is lined up correctly.
Here's a question for you as we watch the Hawk run to his next ball. Adam, as a speed golfer, would you want more of a regular shaft in your driver? Just so because you're not swinging as hard, because you're trying to kind of
roll up,
keep it under more control, or would you still go with the stiffer shaft for faster swing? Or does it not matter?
I mean, I think what you want is you want your driver to perform consistently in all situations. So whatever you're accustomed to, whatever your max swing speed requires is the shaft, in my opinion, that you should be playing.
Okay.
Well, I'm curious how these guys swung before they took up speed.
We liked it.
Well, when you watch Scott Dawley,
he looks like he swings like a quote unquote golfer, right?
I agree.
Oh, you're gonna like that.
Yeah, I hit that nice and soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was money right there.
Yeah, that was good.
And it's the shortest route.
It is.
I think I'm slower or faster today.
I was about to say your pace is a little bit faster than yesterday.
My body feels better.
Does it?
My aerobic system.
Shot talk.
Scott pleased with his pace. He's tracking a little bit under time par, and I can tell you from personal experience, breaking time par on this course is an accomplishment in and of itself. I don't care if Jason's 11 minutes under time par. He's not human.
He is not the standard. is true.
That's right.
Hey, you know what I found in my basement, Adam?
What's that?
A short putter.
Have you been watching content from Nick the Pink Streak Evans? Nick putts with a child's putter. Helps him.
It's what it looks like to me. I happened to see it amidst all the spare clubs we have in the basement, and I thought, if I put a better grip on this thing, this would make a great one-handed putter.
Up the west.
That should be real nice.
Excuse me, up the right side there for Wes.
Up the white side for Wes.
Up the white side for Wascoli Wes.
That's great contact.
Excellent
Beautiful little
tempo.
divot, but it's just there's an abbreviation to the swing. It doesn't. I'm not saying Wes isn't a golfer, because he's a fine golfer. It just doesn't look like quote unquote classic, right? Well, he's doing well with one hand here.
Good par, Wes.
Nice. That's a nice 4.
That was a really nice 4.
Even on the back.
And fastest to the hole, faster even than Jason.
We didn't get Lauren, but she doubled that hole. Looks like, huh?
Tough hole for Lauren. Lost ball for her there. Right?
3.
Hole 15, another short par 4.
Little dog leg left.
Not much to say about this hole other than that sometimes when they don't mow the left rough, it can be really snaggly. Looked like Jason was trying to turn that one over right to
The driver
left.
looks like with him. I've noticed that about his driver swing. It's a little slow, and then he kind of folds it over as he comes around. 4 right.
Says that one is going right. Right is not the miss on this hole for the reason you can see right here. Spin, he says. That ball is over the green. Has not ended up in the bunker. But looks like still a chip.
Come on, Jay. Be good. Be good. Be good.
All right. And this is going to be his bogey putt. I'm going to call that 10 feet up the hill for bogey, right to left.
There we go.
No, that's a nice
That's a big bogey save.
That was huge to bogey save. Scrambled eggs coming up with bogey.
Their pre-shot swing thought.
It's going to be a soft driver for Scott.
Yeah.
He can put it in the water if he swings full here.
Oh my word.
All right, you see, oh my gosh, Scott and his scorekeeper and his camera operator and his entire family looking for the ball have eventually found it in that left rough that I was telling you about here, Jay.
Yeah.
And Scott's going to have, I would guess, 120 in here.
Yeah.
It's the advantage of either being
Probably a choke down
It's
9.
the advantage of either being a famous professional golfer with thousands of people watching you play, or a large enough family following you to help you look for your ball.
You know, I woke my son up before this tournament and I asked him if he wanted to come, and he said, "Dad, let me sleep." Really nice par from the director.
Yeah, he's been playing well since the double to start this back 9.
That's right.
Nice.
Full follow through from Wes on that one.
Yeah, big drive from Wes here on the 15th.
Spanked it, as the kids would say. No, you're right. Kids don't say that. He likes that approach. Oh, camera operator likes it. My goodness. Must have been close.
All right. Looks like on the front of the green here, this is going to be uphill, left to right.
Go.
Oh, and that's
Nice.
low.
Yes!
Never mind.
Oh, my. Wes Cupp.
Great read, Adam.
Oh.
Birdie from Wes. Huge from him. Gains him a stroke and 47 seconds.
Whoa,
and look at, would you
he's
look at
past
that?
him.
Wes Cupp, number 2 on the scoreboard, Jay Simon said that could never happen.
I don't think that's how I put it. I also said Dawley was going to break 70, so I got two predictions going on. I got Lauren's right, and I'll bet you I'm still getting Jason's right. We'll see.
Hawk off the tee on the par 5 16th. Look at that beautiful sunshine. Jason does not look quite as sprightly as he looked off the first tee.
Man needs himself a bogey or something.
About 4 miles into the run here today.
Seems to fire him up.
Looks like he took 5-iron there. That does bring the water into play on the left side. Looks like he's played it out successfully to the right side. Oh, and short. Great shot by the Hawk. Going to have just about 100 yards in.
Go.
Was that a 9-iron?
Low
Must have been a
abbreviated
9-iron.
swing. Had to be a 9-iron. And he's going to be a little short.
No, he's left it short. This isn't not a great leave. I mean,
it's ridge.
It's up the hill. He's going to play the bump and run.
Stay up. Come on.
Oh, yes. Look at that.
That's well played. Very well played.
It should be a nice par there.
Yes. Good work.
Easy par for the Hawk. 9 minutes under time par with 2 holes
What
left
was he
to
yesterday?
play.
Round 1?
He was 11 minutes under time par total. And the transition from 16 to 17 is one of the places where a person who knows the right route and who's fast can make up a lot of time. Jason will show you the way in a minute. All right. Easy swing there from Wes. He does not feel like bringing the water into play.
These fairways are just...
Looked like it must have been another 9-iron. There's no way that was a swing with a 60-degree wedge.
These fairways look like they're buttery.
Oh, yeah. Excellent course conditions here at GlenOaks. This is my favorite place to play speed golf. It is, to me, the ultimate test. Right. Drops the bag. This is a birdie putt up the hill. Wes would love to make this.
Decent run at it. Yeah.
Not quite enough.
There you go. Good Wes. Solid par.
All right. Back to the director. A birdie here would put him in a much more comfortable position.
Played the par 5s well in round 1.
I do. It's okay.
I don't know what's over there.
Yeah, no.
9 wedge.
What's over there apparently was fairway.
Sounds good.
All right, Scott announcing his plan to hit 9-iron, then wedge.
Shot. No trouble there.
Maybe I'll play with the silo tomorrow.
That sounded really good.
You don't have a spike though, do you?
Good shot.
No spike. Oh, and Scott has gotten it on the correct level of the green. Wow, he hit that one hard.
Pro side of the hole.
Speed has been a struggle.
Nice par.
Easy 5.
All right, 2 more, brother.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think Wes Cupp will still be in second place. Okay, we're looking at Lauren Cupp's ball. 6 feet from the hole.
Good. Good shot.
Thank you.
And this is yet another putt for eagle. Come on, Lauren.
Just did not trust it.
She did not. But I think when Paula Hawkins was talking about looking for Lauren's golf balls in places she's not accustomed to seeing, that may have been one of the places that she's not accustomed to seeing a second shot end up. Holy cow. Birdie for Lauren Cupp. And Wes Cupp breaks under par for the moment. Got the difficult par 4 17th here, and we need to stop and talk about tactics before we talk about the 17th. This, to me, is one of the most important transitions on the entire golf course, and you'll watch carefully where Jason goes. He goes through the hole in the bushes, and then he cuts across his neighbor's yard. The path, as the crow flies, has you going up tall grass and then over the tee boxes, which costs you for two reasons. You have to run through tall grass, which slows you down, and you have to make a steep hill climb. So Jason skirts around the hill, which makes him have to do a lot less hill climbing, and he's always running through short grass or on cart path. Now,
the Hawk strikes me as a genial host of speed golf tournaments. Did he share that information with his competitors?
I've never heard him announce that particular path. Although I know he and Scott Dawley often play practice rounds together, so you should expect to see Scott take that path.
How do you play a practice speed golf round with
really
the
nice
Hawk?
play?
Let's go, Jay.
How do you do that?
Yes. Well, the
He
Hawk
slows
takes
down?
it easy.
Okay. Oh no, that's a tough miss.
Rough. This green is devilish.
I've never seen a ball move that much from that distance. That's crazy.
You can play here every week and still miss putts on that green. All right, Wes Cupp. Notice him coming over the tee box. This is not the way you want to do it. This is the way I did it the first 2 years that I played in this tournament. And leaves you on the 17th tee with jelly legs.
You've been speed golfing how long now, Adam?
4 years. First tournament was the Kentucky Speedgolf Open in 2019, where it took me an hour and 18 minutes to get around, and I finished by plunking my ball in the water on the 18th in front of the entire crowd.
Hit the stick.
And even with that utter embarrassment, finishing dead last in my category, even with that utter embarrassment, I still had the time of my life and decided that speed golf was my new thing. Really nice shot from the low side of the green there from Wes. And is this going to be a par?
That's a good par, man.
It's a one-handed
par on
baby.
the 17th. A one-handed par on the 17th. That feels like at least half a shot gained, maybe an entire shot. Scott, we didn't get a chance to see the route. We do see the 5-iron off the tee. This is one thing the top three competitors all have in common. They don't hit the ball long. If you hit the ball long on this hole, Jay, then you either have to backtrack to get the bridge or you have to go through the creek. And after a big rain like we had, these guys are not looking to go through the creek. It came off really low.
Sit.
He likes it.
Sit.
Out today, jump.
Well, that ended up great. It's
Yeah.
going to be straight up the hill for him. Much better position than yesterday.
Go in.
Get in the hole.
Turn. Doesn't turn.
Oh, okay. I think for how his lag putting has gone in the back nine, I think Scott will take that 10 times out of 10.
Beats the double yesterday.
Yeah, good score.
Very happy, he says. Lauren, for birdie.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Wow.
And would you look at that?
Oh man, that thing.
That is the treachery
took
of
off.
the 17th at GlenOaks.
This should bend to her right, based on how it came off. Oh, that's. Oh, what? It's like a ridge on the hole.
That ball backed up.
That defied the
That
law
ball
of physics.
backs up.
That ball defied
What
the
the
law
heck?
of physics. That's unreal.
All right, unfortunate 5 there for Lauren. And Wes Cupp, fastest. And he is now 28 seconds ahead of Scott Dawley. It all comes down to the 18th hole here for second place. Par 3, 139. Pin is up, probably playing about 130.
Knockdown nines.
Yep, should be a 9-iron for all of these guys.
Never saw it. Me, I got it.
Jason said he never saw it, but truthfully,
Jason's
he never looked
never
for
lifted
it.
his head. Yeah, he never did. Never lifted his head. Never saw it. No, you didn't. You can hear the drone in the area.
Really good shot from the sand.
At the clubhouse? Or is that somebody's home?
That is not. No, those are some homes.
Wow, those are beautiful. Bogey finish.
Nice.
For Jason. But it's not going to matter. Is he comfortably in the lead?
Big hug from his son Knox, wife Amy. All came to cheer Jason on for his win after a disappointing loss to Wes Cupp last year at this very tournament. Wes on the tee at the 18th.
Shot West.
It's the 18th hole. Every speed golfer knows you can drop your bag once you get to the green, so expect a two-handed putt here from Wes.
Careful down that hill.
Go.
Good lag.
Great round, Wes.
Wow, that was
par
a
finish.
fast par,
That was
minute
awesome,
and 5 seconds.
That's great.
I say it takes
You played
birdie.
great. That was awesome to watch, man.
Impossible sport. Let's get it all. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Catch for 74. Sounds about right. 39-35.
Yeah, back nine was great, man. That was awesome.
Could have been dirty. I had the wardrobe malfunction. The hook
Oh,
broke.
really? I was wondering what that was. What was that?
I had to pull one-handed. Broke.
This hole took a little blood from him yesterday. Did he almost do it again?
Slip.
Come
A
on.
little slip there. That had to
Did he do that?
give him a little trauma flashback there.
Or did he do that for the camera? Just, do you think he knows? He knows?
Do not think Scott loves to perform for the camera, but I do not think that was a
never saw it.
performance.
I feel like that was his wedge.
Oh, you got it.
What are you doing standing on the tee,
That's
Scott?
pretty close.
Okay, easy,
really close.
easy. Oh, he took a different route. There we go. Seriously, my heart was in my throat. I wanted to make sure he got to that pavement safely.
How cruel would that be? To take the same spill in the same hole in the same spot.
Horrible.
All right, wow. 5 feet for birdie here to regain second place.
Boom!
Boom with the bird! Look at look at.
There you go, brother.
Oh yeah, as befitting the head of Speedgolf USA.
I could have gone the wrong way.
Hey, man, you did great.
Exciting finish.
You did great. Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
So there you have it, Jason Hawkins, 1150 better than par. So today, 1047 better than time par. Is that right?
That's right. So that would be. I'll pull up the official, but yeah, he was 48 minutes and change.
I got that prediction right. I got the Lorton Cup.
You got it
over.
wrong. Sorry.
No, I said he was going to be over time par. I
Oh,
said
you
he's
said
going to
you
focus
said
on the golf.
Oh,
I said over
yes, you
48
were right.
minutes, yeah. I said
right.
Lauren over on the birdies, but I said Scott would break
Yep.
70, and
All right.
I said Wes would not catch Scott for second.
48 minutes, 13 seconds, final time for the Hawk.
Oh,
Only 16 seconds slower than yesterday when he shot 75. Very, very impressive. 79 in 48.13.
that's really just crazy. Crazy. But Dawley's birdie gave him second. So I was right about Wes. I went 3 for 4 on the predictions.
Yep, you were right that the leaderboard would not change at the end of the tournament. Wes ends up nearly 7 minutes under time par. That is a fast round of golf. That'd be 52 minutes. It must be 52:01 he finished in it.
For anybody other than the Hawk, that's insane.
Absolutely. That's going to do it for the Kentucky Speedgolf Open. Jason Hawkins cruises to victory at his home course. Scott Dawley makes a clutch birdie on the 18th to regain second place. And I don't think that he or Wes Cupp would say that they have a rivalry, but on Speedgolf Baby, we know different. It's a fight to the finish between these two.
That's great.
All right. You saw Lorton Cupp hit 4 eagle putts.
Yep.
Why don't you go ahead and like this video? Take 1.5 seconds to like the video. While you're at it, you could also subscribe to Speedgolf Baby. You could thank our sponsors by shopping with them, Analytical IQ, Wright Implement. You could come to the International Speed Golf Alliance, the ISGA World Week in Florida this November. And of course, you can stay tuned for the New York Speedgolf Open, where I'm very pleased to report you will get to see footage of the one and the only Rob Hogan, Speedgolf Rob, who traveled from Ireland to play in the New York Speedgolf Open. And I hear he had a very fast round one. I actually have never seen anyone transition from running to hitting as fast as Speedgolf Rob does. Speedgolf Rob, also the most active speed golfer on TikTok. Best mustache of any speed golfer.
I gotta find this guy.
New York Speed Golf Open coming in about 2 weeks to Speedgolf Baby. And I used this joke last time. There's only one way to find out what happens. There's actually another way. It's to look it up. But you can do that if you want. But there's only one way to find out what really happened at the tournament, and that's by checking it out here on Speedgolf Baby. For Jay Simon, I'm Adam Lorton. Speedgolf Baby, let's go.
Speedgolf, baby! Let's go!
Speedgolf Baby is here to promote health, fitness, and fun through the game of speed golf. If you like what we're doing, please engage with this video to tell the algorithm that you want to see more speed golf.